Why do the people of Tamil Nadu and Kerala stand so strongly against fascism? It's because of the progressive politics firmly established here. தமிழ்நாட்டில் திராவிட இயக்கம் தோன்றுவதற்கு முன்பு இலக்கியம் என்று சொல்லப்பட்டவை எல்லாம் வெறும் பக்தி இலக்கியங்களும் புராணங்கள் மட்டும்தான். Our leaders invoked Tamil literature to propagate rationalism and promote scientific temper. Leaders like Anna and Kalaignar popularized Tamil literature that was rooted in human life and popular culture like Tirukkural, Silappadigaram, Purananuru and Dolgapiyam among the people. To understand that ethos, we have to travel back to the early 20th century. The self-respect movement, the forerunner of the Dravidian movement, rose to resist what it saw as cultural and linguistic domination. The Dravidian movement placed Tamil as the core of its identity. Tamil wasn't seen merely as a medium of communication, but as a voice of a community seeking recognition, dignity, and independence from the Hindi imposition. The push to make Hindi the official language during the 1930s and later in the 1960s stimulated the Dravidian movement as it was perceived as an existential threat to Tamil culture and linguistic identity. The Dravidian movement recognized the potential of literature to serve as both a cultural force and a vehicle of social change. Certainly, Periyar's writings, manifestos, and editorials condemned caste-based oppression, male-dominant practices, rigid social structures. He voiced for the self-respect for everybody. Our leaders harnessed literature as a tool to connect with the masses. Periyar and Anna and Dr. Kalaignar's speeches, infused with literary references, poetry, and wit, made the political philosophy of the Dravidian movement easily understandable to all the masses. Our leaders' work echoed the Dravidian movement's core values of equality, rationalism, and anti-religious beliefs. The impact of this literary and linguistic ethos on social endures today and reflects in Tamil Nadu's language policies, cultural festivals, and educational curricula that preserve the unique Tamil identity. Even today, the pride in Tamil language and literature fuels policies and discussions about the state autonomy and cultural excellence. Earlier, Tamil Nadu's stand of linguistic insubordination had been seen as a divisive by the nationalists of that era. They thought our opposition to the Hindi imposition would eventually lead to the nation's disunity. However, after many decades, history has proved otherwise, that so-called nationals who still want to impose Hindi on all the Hindi, non-Hindi speaking states are indeed divisive and a threat to the national unity. So I am standing in front of you with a sense of pride that struggles carried out by the Dravidian movement in Tamil Nadu have in fact saved most of the Indian state languages from falling prey to the Hindi imposition. இன்றைக்கு இந்தியாவில் மாநில மொழிகள் உயிரோடு இருக்கிறது என்று சொன்னால் அதற்கு மிகப்பெரிய காரணம் நாங்கள் சார்ந்திருக்கக்கூடிய திராவிட இயக்கம் என்று சொல்லிக் கொள்வதில் நாங்கள் மிகுந்த பெருமை கொள்கின்றோம். The Dravidian movement also attempted to rationalize the Tamil language itself. Our leader, Periyar, questioned the gender-biased words in Tamil languages such as vidavai, which means a widow, and also the word bachari, which means prostitute. And Periyar asked what equivalent words were there to refer to a man who loses his wife and the one who visits a prostitute. Surprisingly, Periyar raised these issues when feminism has not even caught the imagination of the European societies. The Dravidian politics questioned all the pre-existing interpretations over Tamil literature and it introduced fresh and progressive meanings. This is the main reason Tamil has become a political weapon of the Dravidian movement with which it was able to rally large numbers of people, particularly the working class. As Dravidian leaders expanded the reach, Tamil cinema became an influential platform to amplify the Dravidian ideology. Before 1950s, Tamil cinema was heavily Sanskritized and released with anti-scientific themes. That era's cinematic language was accessible mainly to the upper caste and the affluent audiences. Downtrodden people watched cinema, but they hardly understood.